far as Circle of Dust in general, you guys know I haven't really talked about it very much, but I'm excited to actually finally want to talk about it. And that's mainly because I bought back the rights to my first 5 albums. So all of the Circle of Dust albums and the Argyle Park project I did with my friend Buka, I own them all. I will be remastering them, re-releasing them in 2016. So over the last few months, I pulled out all of my old media and song files and hardware and some software to resurrect some of these old Circle of Dust tracks. ADATs, which are more recent, but going back as far as my original Mac Classic, which had 1 megabyte of RAM, a 40 megabyte hard drive, and I made my first 3 albums entirely on that machine. My Ensoniq EPS 16 Plus sampler, which had 2 megabytes of mono memory, so all the sampling I did back in those days was monophonic, not stereo. Floppy disks, CD-ROMs, ADAT tapes, etc., etc. While digging through all the stuff, I kind of accidentally started attempting to reproduce the first song off my original first album, which was called Exploration. That song kind of had thrash metal guitars and electronic beats and samples, and then a bunch of audio clips of space flight and astronauts actually in orbit. So back then, I'm kind of doing something similar to what I'm still doing today. So I'm kind of the same person. Metal, electronics, space samples, all the things I love. Instead of me telling you about it, why don't I play a little preview of the 2016 version of Exploration.
Welcome to manned space exploration.
Flight and splashdown. Blast off, space flight and splashdown. 102, 101, oxygen 78, 100 AM 27. I feel fine. Oh, that's great.
I also decided to dive back into production as Circle of Dust for the new Celldweller album. I wanted to take what I'm doing now and kind of reinterpret it in the way that I used to produce. And it was a little bit of a challenge and actually pretty exciting for me to do. So there is an official Circle of Dust remix of Jericho on End of an Empire. So you should go check that out. And I'll let you in a little secret. There's another track coming, brand new, with Circle of Dust involved in the production, and it will be in your hands before the end of this year. Stay tuned.
You don't frighten me.